Hi friends, this is Anju. Hope you are doing great. Today we shall see how to make almond milk at home and also how to use it as a substitute to dairy milk in your tea or coffee. We shall also see how I make my overnight soaked oats using it. Almond milk and other plant-based milk alternatives are quickly gaining popularity in India. I remember 10 years back, only selected gourmet food stores used to have almond milk in stock. That too, it used to be the imported ones, but now we can see that almond milk is available everywhere, even in the smaller stores in India. It's been locally produced too. It's not just the imported brands which are available these days. Almond milk is a healthy and nutritious alternative to dairy milk because of the pleasant nutty flavor and the creamy texture similar to that of dairy milk. Almond milk has become a popular choice for people who are following a vegan diet and also for people who are allergic or intolerant to dairy. Making almond milk at home is quite easy. It just needs two ingredients, almonds and water. Unfortunately, store-bought almond milk is laden with a lot of unnecessary chemicals and additives. Let us take a look at the ingredient list of some of the almond milks that are available in the market. We shall check the percentage of almonds first. It is 4% in this brand. It is 3% in this brand. It is 5% in this brand. 5% is by far the highest percentage almonds I have seen across the brands. Then comes a long list of emulsifier, acidity regulators, stabilizers, etc. in addition to artificial flavors. The percentage of almonds in store-bought milk is quite less, but it looks thicker because of these emulsifiers and chemicals added. Using an almond to water ratio of 1:5, that is 5 cups of water for 1 cup of almonds, even with that we would be able to yield almond milk which has about 16% of almonds, which is more than 3 times above the percentage which is mentioned in this pack. Do we really want to ingest so much of chemicals laden water just for the 5% almonds in it? Worth thinking, isn't it? I think if we make our own almond milk at home once, we would never buy the ones from the store. We're sure of what goes in it. It is absolutely yummy, and the best part is that you can customize it to your required thickness. So without further ado, let us see how to make almond milk. For making almond milk, I have soaked 1 cup of almonds overnight. Make sure to wash the almonds well before soaking. You may soak it overnight or for 8 to 12 hours. Discard the water used for soaking to eliminate the phytic acid content, which may act as a nutrient inhibitor. Peel the almonds and wash it thoroughly once again after peeling. Peeling almond is an optional step for making almond milk. Almond peel contains tannins which may hinder nutrient absorption, so I prefer peeling my almonds. After peeling the almonds, wash it thoroughly and transfer it to a blender. I'm using a high-speed blender. This is a 1300 watts blender. If you make nut milks often, it is worth investing on a high-speed blender. Add 1 cup of water and blend it well for about 40 seconds. You can see the texture, it is nice and smooth already. Wash down the sides with 2 more cups of water and blend until smooth. The quantity of water added would depend on the consistency you prefer. I prefer thick milk for using in tea and coffee because it will thin out while using the tea or coffee decoction. So you may add water depending on what you're planning to do with the almond milk. For a thick milk, use almond to water ratio of 1:3. For normal consistency, you may use almond to water ratio of 1:5. That is about 5 cups of water for about 1 cup of almonds. Now comes the straining part. Depending on what you're going to prepare, you may choose to strain or not strain the almond milk. This milk is creamy and smooth and can be used as such for making smoothies or for using in overnight soaked oats or puddings, etc. However, if you are going to drink it as it is, or if you plan to make coffee, tea, or hot cocoa, it is best to strain it using a nut milk bag like this. The trick is to use the nut milk bag upside down such that the seams come outside. This way the residues wouldn't be lodged between the seams once you do the straining. Now open the bag and pour the contents of the blender jar into the nut milk bag. Now we close the bag and squeeze out all the milk out of the bag. This is quite easy to do. Nut milk bags are perfect for this. Trying to do this using a cheesecloth or other cloth would be difficult. Squeeze well and get all the milk out of it. You can see how creamy the milk is. This is thick and creamy milk with almond to water ratio of 1:3. That is 3 portions of water for 1 portion of almond. Almonds are measured before soaking. After soaking, the size of almonds would increase slightly. See how creamy it is. There is no residue at all. Only the cream is there. For making vanilla flavored milk, you may add a quarter teaspoon of vanilla extract or vanilla powder and a pinch of salt and blend it. For a cocoa flavored drink, you may add a teaspoon of cocoa powder in addition to the vanilla powder. You may add sweeteners of your choice like unrefined sugar, jaggery, honey, maple syrup, agave nectar, coconut sugar, or stevia, whichever appeals to you. Now I shall show you how I make my favorite dry fruits overnight soaked oats using this fresh almond milk. I like to use a large and tall glass mug for making my overnight soaked oats so that there is enough room for mixing it with all the toppings in. To the glass mug I am adding in half a cup of old-fashioned rolled oats, 1 tablespoon chia seeds, half a cup of fresh almond milk. I prefer to use the unstrained version of the almond milk for my overnight soaked oats usually. I'm chopping a few dry figs and dates for adding into the oats. You may add any fruits or berries of your choice. I'm adding it in. Now I add around 1/4 teaspoon Ceylon cinnamon powder, a pinch of pink Himalayan salt, 1 teaspoon unsweetened cocoa powder. I'm going to give it a good mix. I'll be adding another cup of water. Since these are dry fruits, it will absorb a lot of water. If you're using fresh fruits, you can even add it the next morning just before consumption. You may use a spoon of yogurt too. I don't prefer it, so I'm not using it today. Add in 1/4 teaspoon vanilla powder and any sweetener of your choice. I'm using coconut sugar today. 1 teaspoon coconut sugar. Overnight soaked oats are very versatile. You may add any fruits or berries or nut butters of your choice. I am mixing everything well and closing it and keeping it in the refrigerator overnight. I have made one more and refrigerated it overnight, and this is how it looks in the morning. I'm adding some chopped walnuts for a crunch. I'm also adding in some pumpkin seeds. I have added a few flax seeds too, and my healthy and nutrient-dense overnight soaked oats is ready to be enjoyed. Now we shall see how I make masala chai using almond milk. Bring around 3/4 cup of water to a boil. Now add in 1 teaspoon powdered black tea leaves, 1 cardamom, a small piece of cinnamon, 1 small clove. If big, you may break and use just half of it. A small piece of ginger finely chopped, a fat pinch of black pepper powder. Allow these to simmer for 2 minutes. Meanwhile, Heat 3/4 cup of almond milk in another pan. Remember to keep the flame on low to medium while heating the almond milk to avoid curdling of the milk. Stir in between and heat well. Do not try to boil it. You may even warm it in the microwave oven for 30 to 45 seconds. Unlike dairy milk, almond milk is prone to curdling at higher temperatures, so be careful with the temperature. Switch off the flame of the decoction and add in the sweetener of your choice. I am adding coconut sugar. Adding the sugar after switching off the flame helps to bring the temperature slightly below the boiling point so that it doesn't curdle when we pour it on the milk. Now strain the hot decoction into the cup and pour the hot almond milk into the decoction. Stir and enjoy your masala chai. This is super yummy. Do try it out, you will love it. For making hot coffee using almond milk, bring half a cup of water to a boil and add instant coffee powder and sweetener of your choice. I'm using organic unrefined sugar today. Meanwhile, heat the almond milk in low to medium heat. Do not boil the almond milk. Switch off the flame of the coffee decoction and give it a swirl so that it just cools a bit. Now pour it into a cup. Now pour the hot almond milk into the decoction. Hot and yummy almond milk coffee is ready to be enjoyed. So guys, hope you like these recipes. Please do try it out and let me know in the comment section. Also please like, share, comment and subscribe to my YouTube channel for more such yummy recipes. So until I see you next time with another recipe, keep smiling, cook, enjoy.